What's up, YouTube? Jeff, your Style O.G. And on today's video, I'm going to share with you 14 easy ways to be more attractive. If you're new to the channel, we release a new video every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern, discussing various men's lifestyle topics such as style, grooming, and dating. I invite you to subscribe, tap the notification bell, and join us. And to my returning friends like Jerome Bryant, salute. Now, if you came to this video thinking I was going to turn you into Ryan Gosling or Idris Elba overnight, you're in the wrong place, buddy. However, if you want to go from a 3 to a 5 to a 6, a 6 to an 8, I might be able to help you do that. On today's video, I'm going to give you 14 easy ways that you can implement almost right away that'll up your attractive quotient. So without any further delay, let's hop right into it. Now, the first tip I'm going to give you to be a little more attractive only makes sense for a couple of reasons. One, this is a style channel, and two, the first two things a woman notices about a man is how he dresses and how he carries himself. An easy way to be more attractive: tailor most of your clothing. And I'm not just talking about your dressier clothes. No matter how stylish you are, the most important part of style is making sure your fit is right. Thus the cliche, fit is king. And with most people dressing more casually these days, it only makes sense to tailor your casual clothes as well. So not only should you get your suits and blazers nipped and tucked, I have my jeans tailored, my chinos, my casual shirts, my casual jackets, you name it. No matter what the style of clothes you wear, whether dressy, casual, in between, the better they fit, the more attractive you'll be. Now, as I just mentioned, the first two things a woman notices about a man is what he has on and how he carries himself. Thus, my next tip: you want to appear a little bit more attractive? Work on your posture and your stride. You see, one of the most attractive things about a guy is his confidence, and you can convey your confidence without saying a word. How you stand and how you walk. First up, work on that posture. No slouching. Eyes up, shoulders back, chest out, make good eye contact. Next up, have a confident stride. When you walk in or through a room, do so with purpose. Don't shuffle or drag your feet. Take long, deliberate steps. Look like you're coming from somewhere or have somewhere to go. Now, unfortunately, I can't help you change the face you were born with, but this next tip will help you have the most handsome version of said face. If you want to be more attractive, have a daily skincare routine. Having a skincare routine will help you put your best face forward. It will make your skin smoother, appear healthier, fresher, and more youthful looking. And it's not overly complicated. Most guys will be okay with washing and moisturizing their face twice daily, both morning and night. And twice a week, you want to exfoliate your skin with a facial scrub. If you do that, you'll be the most handsome version of you. You'll put your best face forward. Now, some of the resistance I get on this channel when I recommend a skincare routine goes a little like this: will it even work? I know it's going to be super complicated and it's going to be expensive. All those fears are put to rest when you use the skincare routine I've personally been using for the last 2 or 3 years from today's video sponsor, T.H. Hanley. T.H. Hanley is a skincare system that was developed specifically for men that's simple, affordable, and effective. And to me, the best thing about T.H. Hanley is the simplicity. The learning curve of developing a skincare routine is taken out of the equation. That's because T.H. Hanley ships everything you need for a daily skincare routine right to your front door. They tell you exactly what to use, when to use, and how much of it to use. For your daily skincare, you get the T.H. Hanley wash and your AM and PM moisturizers. And for exfoliating your skin twice a week, you get the facial scrub. And for us OGs, there's a couple of extra steps: the skin tightening serum and the eye cream. Now, not only is T.H. Hanley very simple to use, it's also affordable. T.H. Hanley is up to 25 to 50% less expensive than their competitors. Being simple and affordable is great, but it wouldn't matter if T.H. Hanley didn't work. I can tell you from firsthand experience, it definitely does. As I mentioned, I've been using it for around 3 years and I couldn't be happier with my results. Now, not only did T.H. Hanley sponsor today's video, they've got a special offer for the Style O.G family. When you hit that link in the description and sign up with T.H. Hanley, you'll get 30% off your first box and a free gift. So if you're looking to get started with a skincare system that was designed specifically for us guys, that's simple, affordable, and effective, hit that link in the description and get started with T.H. Hanley today. Now, when I told you I was going to give you some easy ways to be more attractive, they don't get much easier than this next tip. Up your attractiveness quotient by wearing cologne. You see, one of the ways that you appear more attractive is standing out from the crowd. Did you know that over 80% of men don't wear fragrance at all, so if you rock cologne, you're already ahead of 4 out of 5 guys. Not to mention, fragrance will definitely have an effect on the ladies. Women have a stronger sense of smell than we do, and they tend to attach emotion and memories to their sense of smell. Simply by adding fragrance to your daily grooming routine will help you stand out from the crowd. Make an impression without having to say a word. Wear cologne. Next up is a tip that will make you more attractive in a matter of a few weeks. Want to look better to the ladies? Grow a beard. Women find men with beards attractive for a few reasons. Growing a beard can make your face appear more symmetrical. You'll hear that as a recurring theme throughout today's video. It's a universal sign of attractiveness to have a symmetrical face. A beard adds to that. On top of that, growing a beard accentuates and makes more prominent the appearance of your jawline. Guys with beards just appear to look more virile and more masculine. Not to mention, throughout history, men of royalty and warriors sported beards, a sign of strength and power. Want to be more attractive? Grow out a beard. Next up, I'm going to give you a tip to make you appear more attractive during your conversations. Speak clearly, slowly, and confidently. Yes, you can appear more attractive depending on how you talk. One of the things that makes people feel non-confident and unattractive when they're having a conversation is when you're fumbling over your words, when you're speaking too fast. A man of confidence and attractiveness speaks clearly, slowly. He enunciates, he takes his time. And on top of that, he only speaks when he has something to say. He only talks about things he's well versed in. So when you are having a conversation, don't rush through things. Don't speak too quickly. It makes you appear less confident. And on top of that, it's okay to remain quiet when you don't have something to say. Speaking of only talking about things you have a working knowledge of, brings me to my next point. If you want to appear more attractive, work on developing your intelligence. Yes, improving your knowledge base will make you appear more attractive, especially to a woman who's looking for a long-term relationship. Women who are looking for a long-term relationship find knowledge and intelligence very attractive. You see, because a knowledgeable and intelligent person is a problem solver. Many women, especially those looking for a long-term mate, are turned on by clever and witty conversation. If you want to appear more attractive, increase your knowledge base. Read more. Take classes, expand your horizons, and constantly be taking in new information and learning new things. Now, next up, I have another tip that will up your appearance by making your face appear more symmetrical. You want to be more attractive? Wear sunglasses. Please make sure you're only wearing these sunglasses outside. Wearing them indoors makes it look like you're trying too hard. Now, why does wearing sunglasses help? Sunglasses that fit well and fit the shape of your face frame your face, making your face appear more symmetrical. Also, shades make you appear more mysterious, more glamorous. And for those that need it, sunglasses can help cover up any imperfections or flaws around your eyes, making you feel and appear more confident. And of course, everybody just looks cooler in a pair of sunglasses. Want to up your appearance? Throw on a pair of shades. Now, a couple of steps back, we talked about how speaking slowly makes you more attractive. This next tip is right along those lines. Want to look better? Smile slowly. You see, a smile that spreads across your face slowly appears attractive. A smile that spreads across your face slowly is seen as authentic and flirtatious. And it just appears more attractive than some quick, goofy grin. And those that smile slowly are seen as more trustworthy, another attractive trait. Now, implementing a nice slow smile is great, but to have it be as effective as it can be, make sure you're working on your oral hygiene. Your smile is not going to be as effective if your teeth aren't straight and as white as possible. So make sure you make and keep your dental appointments. Brush and floss your teeth twice a day, and if necessary, do some whitening. Whether it's using a whitening toothpaste, at-home whitening strips, or taking it to the next level and seeing what options your dentist can offer for whitening your teeth. Not only do you want those white, straight teeth, please work on having good breath. If necessary, scrape that tongue. Make sure you're using your mouthwash. You want to have a great effective smile and be more attractive? Practice good oral hygiene. Now, next up is a tip that definitely can make a difference in about a month or two. You want to appear more attractive? Put on a little bit of muscle. Notice I said a little muscle. Now, a lot of guys think in order to catch women's attention, you have to be built like some Greek god. That's not true at all. Women don't usually like extreme. You don't have to be extremely ripped. Now listen, I'm not saying you can be scrawny either. That doesn't work. What most women find attractive? A guy with an average build with above average muscle tone. And they especially take note of your chest, shoulders, and arms. Want to be more attractive? work on compound movements. Your presses, your squats, your deadlifts, and work on those biceps and triceps. Want to be more attractive? Put on a little bit of muscle. Now for our next tip, we're going back to the recurring theme of symmetrical faces. Want to appear more attractive? Make sure you're grooming your eyebrows. Grooming your eyebrows is something a lot of guys overlook, and that's not a good thing. You see, one of the first things a woman notices on your face, she pays attention to her eyebrows. You don't want them to be wild and ungroomed, especially if you tend to grow a unibrow. And it's not overly complicated. You don't need your eyebrows overly manicured. Here's all you need to do. Make sure you get in between those eyebrows. No unibrow, and make sure each eyebrow is neat. No stray hairs above or below, and make them symmetrical from side to side. Now next up is another grooming area a lot of guys tend to overlook, but trust me, the ladies notice. You want to be more attractive? Make sure you're grooming your hands. Women love nice, strong hands. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with a few calluses. Your hands can be strong, but not rough. What they really pay attention to are those fingernails. Make sure your fingernails are clean, neat, and trimmed. You don't need to go out and get a manicure. You can take care of that yourself. And after that, make sure you moisturize your hands. They can be strong, a little callous, but they still need to be smooth. When you do get a hold of that woman that's attracted to you, you want to hold her with some nice, smooth, clean, strong hands. Now, next up is a tip I'm going to tell you will always work. I don't care what people say nowadays. No matter how much they think society has evolved. You want to appear more attractive? Always be a gentleman. Yes, hold open a door. Pull out a chair. When you're walking down the sidewalk, you stand closer to the street. A woman who's really into you will love when you behave as a gentleman. And with more and more guys thinking they don't need to be or don't want to be a gentleman, you being one will help you stand out from the crowd. I don't care how much times have changed and men and women that tell you being a gentleman is out of style. In my opinion, it never will be. You want to appear more attractive, be a gentleman. Now, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, there's no tip I'll be able to give you that's going to give you movie star looks. That's something you're born with or you're not. However, I do believe if you implement the tips we talked about in today's video, you can go from a 4 to a 6, a 5 to a 7 to an 8. And that incremental improvement may be all you need to attract the woman of your dreams. Now, as always, I love to have your input. Let the Style O.G family know in the comment section if you have some easy tips on how the fellas can be a little bit more attractive.